Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be going through and taking a look at the brand new flash cards that are dropping today here in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM, talking about whether or not any of them are actually worth picking up and targeting. And the answer to that question actually might be yes, potentially, depending on this Bal Kulawali and how good he is. I would assume outside of Bal, realistically, the rest of these cards probably aren't in terms of how much they're going to cost versus how good they probably are as cards. But again, I haven't looked at them yet, so I'm really not totally sure. They might surprise me. Who knows? Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it and let's take a look at these cards. We'll start with Naji Marshall, who unfortunately is a 6'6" power forward, or a 6'6" small forward with a 7'1" wingspan, but it does look pretty good on paper. He's got great defensive badges, 90 interior perimeter isn't insane, 92 speed, 89 three ball, 95 a driving dunk. I mean, look, he looks okay. Stat and badge wise, he's not bad. Rush, dribble style, step, escape is pretty good. His release is on very quick. Really have no idea how his release is on very quick. That could be a really nice jump shot, and it could be also pretty bad. I haven't used Naji's jumper this year at all, so hopefully it's decent. I really don't know though. But again, the key for this card is that at the end of the day, he's a 6'6" power forward, and I just don't think, or 6'6" small forward. I just don't think at this point that that's realistically going to be an elite level card with that level of size. It's very unlikely at this point in the year, and it's not unlikely. It's kind of impossible. Positionally, he just is not going to be elite at a competitive level at that position because he's so undersized compared to the top power forwards in my team. And I'm sorry, size matters quite a lot in my team, so it's just the truth. Next card in this drop is Bal Kulawali. Bal is very, very, very interesting. A 6'8" shooting guard, 7'2" wingspan. Now that is first and foremost just really interesting size. That's basically Tracy McGrady size at the shooting guard position, which is pretty darn elite. He's got a 94 speed, 94 three ball, 95 driving dunk, 92 interior, 97 perimeter, 97 steal, 88 block. Defensive badges are really good. He comes with all the key ones that you're looking for, and I would say pretty much every single one. He's got Hoff handles for days, Hoff lightning launch. He's got the two most important playmaking badges there, and then you got your Hoff deadeye, limitless, set shot, shifty, layup, mixmaster, physical finisher, posterizer. That's cool, I guess. 95 driving dunk is a W, and his release on very quick is a very good release. He's got D-book dribble style, Jalen Brunson escape. It would be nice to have him behind the back probably. And I mean, Brunson escape isn't the very best escape in the game, but as a whole, he's a very solid shooting guard. He's elite defensively. He's got really well-rounded stats and badges, a very high-level jump shot as well, and solid animations. Like, this is going to be a really, really solid card at the shooting guard position. No doubt about it. So definitely a very interesting budget card. These are the type of cards that I like to see in these flash sets. The problem is that if you go through the flash sets, the amount of good Galaxy Opals in these 5 flash sets, Trevor Booker, Drew Holiday, Drew Holiday, and then today's Bal Kulawali really are probably the 3 that were the 3 main ones who were actually tough cards. The rest of them unfortunately had kind of flaws in one way or another that were a bit too big to overcome as like truly elite level budget cards. So very cool card. I wish there had been more budget cards like Bal in this flash drop. And also, he's probably, again, I've mentioned this before and I'll mention it again, probably going to be a bit overpriced because of the way that flash super packs work with how many different cards are in those super packs, and therefore how hard it is to pull somebody like a Bal. So he's probably going to be rarer than he should be, which again will produce him being, especially because he is a desirable card, because people know that he's good from his all-star card and stuff. People know that he's going to be good, and so therefore they want him. Therefore he's going to be more expensive than he should be. Because yeah, he's a good Galaxy Opal, therefore he's a good budget card. He probably won't be as budget as a lot of the other Galaxy Opals though, realistically. Next up is Dark Matter Tyler Hero, who is 6'5" with a negative wingspan, 6'3" wingspan. He's got awesome stats, 96 speed, 98 three ball, 95 driving dunk, and then everything defensively, I mean, he's pretty solid as well. He doesn't really have any stat flaws, and he's actually very badged as well, even on the defensive end of the court, which again, we're at in-game. Every card can do everything, especially higher tier cards. Like Tyler Hero is an elite defender now, because of course he is, just like in real life, right? No. Anyways, he's got great slashing. He doesn't have special dunk animations, but he does have great slashing. He's got his release on very quick, has his own fade, which actually isn't bad. I don't really mind his own fade. And then he's got D-book dribble style, Kemba escape, Scotty behind the back, though. Again, this is like at the point guard position at this point in the year, I'd much rather have Garland. Obviously, I mean, at any position, I'd rather have Garland, but at the point guard especially, I feel like Garland's pretty important. And so him not having Garland dribble style isn't ideal. He doesn't have it behind the back, also not ideal. Fade, I think, is decent, but I don't know. Jumper on very quick is going to be fine, but probably not amazing either. At this point, I wouldn't say it's compared to some of the other point guard jumpers, which can be a little glitchy. I don't know if Tyler's is quite elite like that, but again, he's a 6'5" point guard with great stats and badges. I mean, is he usable? 100%. If you are a huge Miami Heat fan, a huge Tyler Hero fan, you can pick this card up and have a lot of fun with him, and he will be very, very solid. Is he absolutely usable? 100%. Is he going to be more expensive than he should be for how good he is? Also, yes, but most cards are, so that doesn't matter that much. And then finally, the last card in the flash set is 100 overall, Dwight Howard, D12, 6'10" with a 7'4" wingspan. The wingspan does help the card be a little bit bigger at the power forward position. He also does just always get really good animation, so especially with 99 stats across the board now, he's going to get some really good animations for sure. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's going to move really, really well. He's going to be super, super good defensively. And of course, stats and badge wise, I mean, he's cracked, right? He's got every single finishing badge in the game except for flow game. Who cares? Got every single defensive badge in the game, every single playmaking badge in the game. That is important anyway. Well, break starter might be nice. And I guess, maybe not every important one, but whatever. And then shooting badge even got a couple of those on Hall of Fame as well, which, I mean, he's 100 overall, so that ain't a surprise, but Dwight ain't known for his shooting. But releases on very quick, but it is still his own jump shot. Pro 2 fade is nice, of course. Darius Garland dribble style, Kemba escape. Having the Garland dribble style makes him one of only a couple of 100 overall power forwards with that SIG, which I think is really, really nice. At the same time, he doesn't quite realistically, he doesn't have the jump shot to take advantage of it, basically. And so it does hold back the card's value a bit, in my opinion, or actually maybe a lot, potentially, I would say. So unfortunately, that's just how the truth is right now, I think, with this card, is that he's just not, his jumper's going to hold him back from being extremely elite, whereas if he had a changed jump shot, he'd be a really, really high level card. But as an only 6'10" card with a jumper that isn't elite, while he is good, he's definitely better than like a Ewing. I still think there are several better power forward options, and we'll see how expensive he is, because if he winds up being relatively affordable, like if you can get Dwight for 600 KMT, he isn't like the worst value in the world for an expensive big. But at the end of the day, again, Dikembe Mutombo's 7'2" and has a better jumper. Like, I'd rather run that card personally. I'd rather run free Tim Duncan, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So that's just my perspective. These cards are good, but they're not special today. So if you want to, you pick one of them up and use them, and you have the MT and that they're one of your players, one of your guys, like, go ahead and go get them and have fun. But I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.